What happens if you combine the Bloodthirster Misfortune build with the newly buffed Gale Force? Hello my fellow Misfortunates and welcome to another solo queue game on my Platinum Smurf. Well, obviously this build, it's probably stronger with Press the Attack, but I actually do want to go a little bit... this rune page is still very good, don't get me wrong, but I want to make a little experiment here and just go all in with that movement speed, getting, you know, Nimbus Cloak and Celerity on top of Gathering Storm for maximum kiting potential. Right, but first of all, let's play the lane phase. So yeah, the item build is Bloodthirster, Gale Force. Nice. Actually, the Summon Eerie is very good against Janna in lane because we won't be triggering PTA against her anyway. So, yeah, our third item, then Infinity Edge, and then probably Lord Doms because, you know, we don't really deal with tanks that well if we don't buy that item. And our team is almost full AD. We have Elise, but it's Elise, and Elise is not a big threat in the late game anyway. One tower shot. Take the cannon. Perfect. As soon as we get Vamp Scepter, this lane will be a lot easier, obviously. Well, Janna is kind of low. And I think even with her shield, we can outtrade her. Once she hits level 3, she gets that, huh? Right there. It's obviously a W max build, so... Do we need to heal that? I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, Ashe kinda low now. But so are they. Victor top lane. Just watch the minimap. They're all missing right now, except for Kali. Both mid and jungle. Janna might be base. Mightn't she? Nope. But yeah, Eerie is really putting in work here. I like the Keystone in general, but in all-in fights, obviously Press the Attack's better. Except for if you only ult, because Eerie also applies on ulti. In lane though, in a poke matchup, Eerie has your back. Okay, push that under tower. And yeah, now we go base for boots plus Vamp Scepter, which should lock up the lane, really. I'll be waiting 15 seconds for the boots gold, so yeah. 72 damage, that's more than 0, Press the Attack. And this is the core right there. Don't get confused with the title, I just copied the page from the best build page and just modified it and didn't bother to change the titles here. And afterwards, I mean, Lord Doms is like a given in most games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6th item can be Mortal Reminder. It can even be Rapid Fire Cannon or Essence Reaver. Actually, Essence Reaver is quite interesting because, you know, in the late game you have a lot of AD and Essence Reaver has an AD ratio. Yo, I have Vamp Scepter, bro. Yeah, I can trade that all day. The chasing will be so good with this because of all the movement speed we will be getting. Ooh, nice. That's a late first blood, by the way. I actually wouldn't mind... Oh, come on, just freeze this. The wave's too big to fast clear and push, so we just freeze. Which costs them just as much farm. It doesn't get damage on the tower, but it also forces them to overextend as soon as they respawn, which is very good. So right now with Strat we're running at 415. But as soon as we get max level W and our Gale Force and maybe even Mortar Reminder as another Zeal item, we'll be running so incredibly fast. And due to Bloodthirster, we will have our W constantly, because you probably know that as long as you're shielded, Misfortune's W is unbreakable. Unlucky. Janna Flash Ignite though. Yeah, she's dead. Kai'Sa should be dead too. Eerie for the kill. I like it. Let's push with W. Kayn is coming. Just a little love tap. Okay, this is under tower. I go base here, get a BF sword. Actually, celerity seems to be better than I thought. Because you can... movement speed allows you to dictate whether you want to trade or not want to trade. Because you can just outrun them. If you can run them down, what they're gonna do. So yeah, definitely a viable rune page. Against super tanky teams, press the attack's just way better though. Going press the attack and cut down instead of Eerie and celerity. We're not buying health with this, at least not directly. Bloodthirster is indirect health, which does not interact with the cut down rune. And we're so strong right now. They're all missing, so I don't want to trade though. Okay, Victor is mid. Yeah, that favors me super hard. I just lifesteal off of the wave. Alright, now we start max and W. Getting the Q in due to celerity. And another one. That's nice. We need to keep in mind that Kai'Sa got cleansed though. Janna doesn't. Nice work, Ash. Okay, bot lane miss or not. Ah, the minion moved. Oh, I still got her. I thought the minion moved in a way that blocked my Q bounce, but that was not the case. Need to save some mana now. The hit and run playstyle with Eerie, I love it. Yeah, we can dive this so hard. 4 people. A little bit too ham if you ask me. We need to crash the wave first. Going in raw like that, not a good look. Just delete the wave, it's fine. Push and go base. Kane is still here, obviously. Bro, we got way too much gold and way too little mana. Nice arrow, though. Yeah, we got quite the CS difference going for us. I'll just go double dagger. Getting daggers, well, you need two, right? Because you need one for boots and one for Gale Force. But getting those daggers early really puts leaves a lot of pressure from your mana pool. 400 eerie damage. Let's compare that to Comet, 580, okay. 430. Yeah, so the Keystone is definitely doing fine. But yeah, because with more attack speed you don't need spells as much to manipulate the wave to your liking. So you will have more mana for fights naturally. Alright, now with Bloodthirster we're just incredibly strong. Ash can clear that. The tower not breaking my shield. You saw W remained, or the movement speed remained present. I don't want to say remained active because that might be misleading with the active part. Can I 1v2 that? Better not try. I don't want to ruin the dragon for us. Okay, we got it. Could this thing leave me alone? No, it can't. Alright. I took too much damage and then couldn't lifesteal enough. Quite frankly. Oh no, come on Kiana, you got this. Nice. Yeah, the Herald top lane was a big deal, by the way. You get so much out of this. I guess I'll be covering mid lane for now. Ooh. The Daredevil. Yeah, she needs to be now, so I can push another wave mid lane and then rotate bot. Just maximizing our team's gold income. Nice one. Get on the waves on the tower, it will reset for Kiana. And we'll all be fine. They're pushing. I also forced Kai'Sa to come back to bot lane. Because if she doesn't, she misses out on farm, and the tower might fall. Okay, she doesn't. Oh, she does. So she's diveable now. Yep, that's what Bloodthirster Misfortune does. She just dives you. Misfortune also uses lifesteal, not just shields, but lifesteal in general, better than most other champions, because she applies it on her passive and on her Q. So it's just super efficient. Alright, let's back off and buy some items. Fun fact, as long as you're shielded, not only is your W protected, but if they damage you, your recall will also not get cancelled because, you know, they need to hard CC you to cancel your recall. As long as you're shielded, your recall is protected just like your W. Going mid lane now as Kiana is bot lane. Again, just maximizing gold income for the team. Better luck next time. So the slow from Janna obviously still applies, but again, as long as I'm shielded, W remains intact. No need to press it, which also saves mana, incidentally. Also a reason why this build works without Presence of Mind and without Mana Immune. Not Mana Immune, Mana Flow Band. That's what I meant to say. Let's just collapse on Kayn. Close. As soon as I get Gale Force, situations like these get free. As we can just Gale Force them to death. Come on, Akali. Try me. They really should have left that for me, but okay. It's alright. Drake in 4 seconds, I really want this. You should always go for free stuff. This Drake for them is impossible to challenge, so not taking it is a huge mistake. Take the free stuff, win the game. That's like the easiest concept in the world. Doing this is just greedy. Just take the dragon. It's completely free. That was not free. Kessa might ult towards me to kill Elise, but she chooses not to. I mean, it's a suicide mission for her anyway, so... But she had the option, so I needed to stay, or I needed to be vigilant there. Actually, let's just farm until we get Gale Force. Going back now is like... mediocre at best. They'll probably start stacking armor very soon. What's Kayn doing here? Taking our red? Yeah, he's just gone. Alright. Okay, I got my Gale Force, and this gives us 3% movement speed already, and this stacks with Celerity. Now every other legendary item gives us even more movement speed. Obviously our next one is Infinity Edge, because movement speed is not really doing you much if enemies don't need to be afraid of you. So yeah, damage is definitely a priority. 870 from Eerie, that's quite nice. Just take that down. Join the team. Ooh, that's good. Nice. That's another tower for us. Why do you steal that kill from me? Come on, dude. Oh well, I actually don't mind too much. As long as we get them off the map, we're still winning. $230 Gale Force damage in that fight, and it allowed me to catch up to the Kai'Sa. Ideally I want 1.3k gold for my BF sword here. Get Gale Force in 1 second. Might as well take another wave bot lane while they are busy answering Aurelia. If you go base red now, they get to kill Aurelia for free. Alright, now they will rotate towards mid lane, which means I got to push another wave. Should be fine, really. I am somewhat weak because there's 2000 gold in my pocket that I didn't spend. I'm still strong enough, right? Okay, take one more wave. You need to be very careful though. The good thing is, they can't really punish me for doing this because I can just run away from them for free with my movement speed. Yeah, really I should pressure top lane again, but this gets fishy. The more gold we don't spend, the worse. Yeah, we can just take Drake now. Take the free stuff, win the game. Super simple concept. Nice, and then I go back, buy BF sword and pickaxe. I can't go Baron right now, I need to spend gold. 2300 is way too much. Alright. One hit of Summon Eerie now does almost, or it does more than 150 damage. That's crazy. So how much armor do they really have? I think healing reduction is more important against their team because of Red Cane mainly. Yeah, let's pressure Baron. I agree. I can't really respond to this. If they try to fight us, we just turn and kill them. I need to stay on Baron though, because I'm a big DPS source. If the whole team turns though, then I turn as well. I don't care what you say, that was 100% worth it. The wide misfortune. I mean, I die for this, but 1 for 3 and style points, obviously. This looks so goofy though. But yeah, that was like the perfect opportunity. Normally in a big clearing like this, where they can disperse into multiple directions, Misfortune ults can be avoided very easily. Look at the cone, it's rather narrow. But if you widen it with Gale Force, yeah, then you cover all this empty space. Okay, let's farm some camps and then get Infinity Edge, which will greatly increase our damage, obviously. 2 camps are enough, but there's no reason to let this gold be laying around there. So might as well take it now. Alright, got my IE ready. Next up I will go for healing reduction, as I said. Helps against Janna, helps against Kayn, helps against Akali. Oh, I should have bought a control ward. Actually, I should just return and buy one, but inertia is too powerful. Alright. Yeah, eerie damage is real. Come on, team. Show yourself. I just love Bloodthirst and Misfortune, and I'm also a fan of the interaction between Gale Force and Misfortune's ultimate. It just looks so cute every time. Also summon Eerie. This rune page is nothing to scoff at. Obviously Press the Attack works too with the runes I've explained earlier. But yeah, this is definitely viable, and Celerity is just cherry on top with all that movement speed. But if you want to use preseason to experiment with new champions, then you will find everything you need by clicking the playlist on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.